Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be, how do you say it, like recording or filming my 17 and pregnant story again, because I didn't like the other one because I was just like laying in bed, and what kind of video is that? But yeah, I want to tell you guys like my story, everything about like how I found out, how I told my parents, how like my family found out and stuff like that. So let's get this started. So when I found out I was pregnant, I was already 10 weeks, so 2 months, I guess. When I went to the clinic to, well, I told my mom that like I didn't feel good, that I didn't like get my period, I haven't started my period, like stuff like that, and I kept telling her that that like I didn't feel good, like my back was hurting, stuff like that. And at first, and I kind of knew because like me and my boyfriend planned the pregnancy, so I kind of knew that I was pregnant, but I didn't. Do you know what I mean? Um, so we made an appointment and I went so I could get a physical because my mom wanted me to get a physical. So I went in there and like they asked me, do you want us to do a pregnancy test? And I was like, yeah. So like they checked everything, you know how they check your blood pressure and all that stuff. So they checked all that, and then that's when like they took me to the room, they gave me a cup, they were like, go pee in it, stuff like that, whatever you do at the clinic. And then like the nurse comes in and she has the little pregnancy test, like the dollar store ones, or the ones they sell at Walmart, they're like 98 cents. And she has it in her hand, and she looks at me and she's like, congratulations, you're pregnant. And I just looked at her, and like my face, like I smiled a lot. I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah, you're pregnant. So she gave me the pregnancy test, and I looked at it and I was like, so that means I'm pregnant? And she said, yeah, you are. That's how I found out, like there at the clinic. And my boyfriend like had already told, like a month, when I didn't get my period the first month, he was like, oh, you're pregnant and stuff like that, but I didn't want to believe it. So and then since my mom and my aunt went with me, they were outside waiting, so I came out to the lobby where my mom and my aunt were and I looked at my mom and I was like, I took the pregnancy out and I was like, I'm pregnant. And like she was like, oh my god, really? I think that's what she said, or she said in Spanish, like, are you serious? And then I was like, yeah. And then I gave her the pregnancy test and she hugged me. I think I kind of remember, I think she hugged me. And then my aunt, she was like, oh my god, congratulations. And she was like all happy. She was like, is it gonna be a boy or a girl? I was like, I don't know. I'm barely processing it. So yeah, I had to go pay for all the things that they did. And we got out of the clinic, and my aunt had to go do some stuff, so we went with her. And I didn't want to tell my boyfriend like until I saw him in person, but I wasn't gonna see him, I think, till the next day or at night, but like really really late, because at the time I wasn't living with my boyfriend. He would just go over. So when we were at the store, I called him and I was like, I texted him first. I was like, I have to tell you something. And he was like, what is it? And I was like, can I call you? And he said yes. So no, he called me, I think. I said, can I call you? And then he called me. And he was like, what happened? Are you okay? And then I was like, I'm pregnant. And he was like kind of in shock. you know, and and he was like, are you feeling okay and stuff. Like, he was just asking me, like, you know, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. It's just shocking, you know, because I didn't know I was gonna get pregnant at like the first try. So yeah, and then I think my mom talked to him on the phone, and she like asked him, she was like, do you want to be involved with the baby? If not, just tell her right now. And and he said, yes, I'm just in shock, but I do want to be with her and the baby, you know. And then we went home, and I think I remember, like, this is what I remember, so like I'm gonna say what I remember. um so I remember I was painting my room, and then like when I got home, like I wanted to finish painting my room, but my aunt didn't let me. and and then like all of that was finished, and then my dad would get home at night. So we were waiting for my dad, and when he got home, I was pretending that I was sleeping because I didn't want to tell him because I was scared. I was scared of what my dad would say. And then he got home and he was watching TV, and my mom knocks on my door, and she was like, your dad's home, you have to tell him. And I was just like, tell him what? And she was like, that you're pregnant. And I was like, but he's gonna get mad. And she was like, no, you just have to tell him. So me being a little crybaby, I went up to my dad and I was crying, and he was like, what happened, are you okay? And I was like, what did they tell you at the doctor? I told him in English, I'm pregnant, and then he was like, ¿qué es eso? But like he knew, you know. And I was like, estoy embarazada. And then he was like, ¿en serio? And I was like, yep. And then like he stood up and hugged me, which I was like shocked because I was like, wait, what? And he was like, congratulations, mija, and all that stuff. And I was just like, oh my god. I do not remember how I told I think I texted my sister. I called her. I don't remember how I told like my brother and my sister, my brothers and my sister. But yeah. And then how everybody found out, I think that my dad told my grandma, and that's how she found out. And then like I posted a picture on Facebook, and that's when like everybody started like, oh my god, congratulations, you know. But I didn't really care what other people think, just my parents. And like of course my sister and my brothers. And then I found out, I think it was November. I don't remember. I don't remember when I found out, but I think it was November because then we went to one of my uncle's house for Christmas, and I think it was Christmas. I don't remember. But like they were offering me to drink, and I told my uncle, oh, I can't. And then my mom was like, they're gonna have another one or something, like she blurted out something like that. And my uncle was like, he was telling my boyfriend, he was like, you have another girlfriend? What? And then I was just like, no. I was like, I'm pregnant. And then everybody was like, you know, that part of my family. That's how I found out, and that's how I told my parents. At first, I thought they were gonna get mad, but they didn't, because like I think they knew that I wanted a baby, and I know like, why would you want to? Because I was going through a hard time, and honestly, like, to be honest, I can tell you that my little precious baby saved my life. I don't care if you don't believe that, but she saved my life, because if it wasn't for her, I would have been dead by now, honestly, or I would have been lost somewhere in the world, probably like homeless, no family. Yeah, because I made some really, really, really stupid mistakes. Really, really stupid. And I do regret them a lot. Yeah. And I have another story time for you guys. If you guys want to listen to it, comment down below. Um, it's kind of a long story. If I do end up making that story time, there are some things that because my family knows that I have a YouTube channel now. My brothers, I think my mom, my sister, like they know I have a YouTube channel, and other people that live where like around where I live that know me, they're gonna find out some things that like nobody ever knew, you know. And I don't care. They can find out. They can feel sorry for me. I don't care, but you know, this is my channel and I'm gonna come here and talk about what I want to talk about. But yeah, so yeah, that's how I found out. If you guys want to hear my birth and delivery, like my birth and delivery story, like all that kind of stuff, you know, comment down below also. And yeah, I think this is it for like how I found out and how I told my parents. If you guys want to hear like the delivery part and all that stuff, comment down below. Also, like if you want to listen to more story times, let me know and I'll be happy to make them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, comment down below what you guys want to hear, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video.